Welcome back to Star City News. I'm Seth Cordy with the latest in the world of sports. In tonight's lead story, Nebraska men's basketball coach Tim Miles tried to silence any rumors that he was contacted by New Mexico for its head coaching vacancy. Miles said last evening that, quote, "I've never been contacted by New Mexico in any way, shape, or form. Anything other than me being the Husker coach is just a lot of speculation and a lot of internet nonsense." Miles spent 5 years in the Mountain West Conference as the coach at Colorado State before coming to Nebraska. Miles said he discussed speculation about his job status with his players yesterday. Nebraska finished 12-19 this season, the worst record in Miles' 5-year tenure in Lincoln. NCAA Men's Basketball National Championship last night from Phoenix, North Carolina, and Gonzaga. Start things off in the first quarter. Zags up 7. Joel Berry dribbles to the side of the key, gets the bucket and the foul. North Carolina down 4. Later in the second half, a scuffle for the ball, and Killian Tilly at the baseline dishes it out to the big man Karnowski with the finish and 1. Zags up by 1. Joel Berry from downtown, he'll dribble, gets the bucket and the shot, and the Tar Heels take the lead. Zags up by 2. Right now, a great cut to the basket here by Justin Jackson. Gets the basket and the foul. Zags go up 1. Carolina's Isaiah Hicks driving to the basket. A little delay, and he gets the bucket. Carolina up 3. Now just 20 seconds left in the game. Gonzaga trying to find an answer. Nigel Williams-Goss driving, turns around in a monster block by Isaiah Hicks. Outlet pass to Jackson, and the exclamation point slam dunk. Tar Heels are your national champions, winning 71-65. Switching over to baseball, opening day of the Major League season, Royals in Minnesota to open up against the Twins at Target Field. Watch this nice play from Brian Dozier. Beautiful glove flip to get Raul Mondesi and keep the bases clear. Twins weren't done flashing the leather, though. Alex Gordon here with a sinking liner, and Byron Buxton lays out to make a great catch. Royals would get on the board first. However, Mike Moustakas with this solo bomb here, and look at this. The Moose is loose in 2017. Twins would answer. Miguel Sano pops a solo dinger of his own here, ties things up, and things would just happen to unravel for the Royals in the 7th. Bases loaded for the Twins, and the parade begins. Robbie Grossman here walks to force a run. Then Joe Mauer takes ball 4 here. Finally, Sano with another walk to drive in another run. RBI singles from both Jason Castro and Jorge Polanco would make it 7-1 Twins, and they just keep on going. The score, 6 runs actually in the 7th, and they go on to win by that final score of 7-1. Husker football going right along with spring practice. Huskers returning to the field today for practice number 10. Defensive coordinator Bob Diaco and several defensive players are set to meet with the media tonight after practice around 6 p.m. Husker head coach Mike Riley had plenty of praise for Diaco's enthusiasm following Saturday's practice.
I think the things that he has in mind as a defensive philosophy that we've already talked about a little bit, the ability to not give up big plays, to be sound, the ability in the critical downs to get off the field, whether it's in the red zone or a third down, you know, so the kind of the emphasis and the enthusiasm for succeeding in those areas was evident today. When that happened, there was a lot of passion about winning, and I thought that was awesome.
Spring practice wraps up April 15th with the annual red and white scrimmage. Husker baseball playing host to in-state rival Creighton tonight at 6:35 at Hawks Field. Huskers coming off a tie against Indiana. Head coach Darren Erstad says he's excited for his team. The opportunity this week, as tomorrow Huskers will play the Mavericks of the University of Nebraska Omaha. That game is at Werner Park. Well, the greatest show on earth is coming to Pinnacle Bank Arena this Saturday, and no, we're not talking about the circus. This Harlem Globetrotters will make a stop in Lincoln. This season is the 90th anniversary of the famous basketball team. The Harlem Globetrotters have played in 122 countries and territories on 6 continents and before more than 144 million fans. Tickets are still available at the Pinnacle Bank Arena box office or online at Ticketmaster.com.
I gotta say, Seth, have you practiced your sweet Georgia Brown whistling for that Harlem Globetrotters game?
You know, I haven't actually been to a Globetrotters game, and I'm not super familiar with the whistle, but it sounds like it might be a nice weekend. Get out and see some great games. I heard they have a great record, actually.
Absolutely, they're probably probably the winningest team in basketball right now.
Sounds like they might be playing a little bit better than those two teams in the title game last night.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was kind of rough.
Quite
It
possibly,
was pretty
quite
crazy.
possibly.